I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
Heavy casualties reported in Bakhmut as battle for city rages. Ukraine and Russia say thousands have been killed or badly wounded as each side battles for control of the town. Ukraine and Russia have reported heavy casualties as the slow, grinding fight for control of the salt mining town of Bakhmut continues in eastern Ukraine. Ukraine controls the area to the west of the now ruined and nearly deserted Bakhmut, while Russia's Wagner Group controls most of the eastern part, according to British intelligence, with the Bakhmutka River that winds through the town marking the front line. Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelensky said more than 1,100 Russian soldiers had been killed in the past few days fighting along the Bakhmut section of the front line. In less than a week, starting from the 6th of March, we managed to kill more than 1,100 enemy soldiers in the Bakhmut sector alone. Russia's irreversible loss, right there, near Bakhmut, Zelensky said in his nightly video address. He added that some 1,500 Russian soldiers had been so badly wounded they were unable to continue fighting. Russia's defense ministry said its forces were conducting further military operations in the eastern Donetsk region, which, together with neighboring Luhansk, makes up the industrial Donbass. The ministry said Russian forces had killed more than 220 Ukrainian service members over the past 24 hours. In the Donetsk direction, more than 220 Ukrainian servicemen, an infantry fighting vehicle, 3 armored fighting vehicles, 7 vehicles, as well as a D-30 howitzer were destroyed during the day, the ministry said. Both sides have admitted to suffering and inflicting significant losses in Bakhmut over the past few months, although the exact number of casualties is difficult to independently verify. Ukraine has repeatedly said that the defense of Bakhmut would continue, with top commanders saying over the weekend the fight there allows them to gain time needed to prepare a broader counterattack. On Bakhmut, the situation there is difficult, very difficult. The enemy is fighting for every meter, Yevgeny Prigozhin, founder of the Wagner Group of mercenaries, said on Sunday in a voice recording published on the Telegram channel of his press service. And the closer to the city center, the fiercer the fighting. Moscow says capturing Bakhmut would shake Ukrainian defenses and be a step towards seizing all of the Donbass, a major target. But fighting and heavy shelling have been also ongoing along the entire front line in Ukraine's east and south, including other parts of Donetsk. According to Russia-installed officials in Donetsk, the city was shelled 4 times by Ukraine forces on Sunday, affecting residential areas and damaging power lines. The Reuters news agency was unable to independently verify the report. Both sides have repeatedly said they are not targeting civilians in their attacks. Tens of thousands of Ukrainian civilians have been killed, as well as soldiers on both sides. Russia has bombarded Ukrainian cities and set millions of civilians to flight in what Kyiv and the West call an unprovoked war of conquest. Svetlana Boyko, 66, was wounded in the Donetsk shelling when her apartment was struck. She told Reuters that shelling used to fly over without ever hitting us. This is the first time since 2014 that it has hit us. So, this is what 2023 looks like, Boyko said. In September, Russia claimed it had annexed the Donetsk region and 3 other Ukrainian regions, including parts that have been held by Russian-backed separatists since 2014.